Hi, this is a video that demonstrates how to disassemble the Panasonic indoor aircon unit. The model number is CS-S9PKZW, 9 being for 9000 BTU. Disassembling and reassembling is a very difficult task, so do not start to do this if you are not familiar with such tasks. Of course, please switch off the mains power supply to the unit and wear protective gloves as there are some sharp parts in the unit. The first step to disassembling is to remove the whole front cover, and the cover is secured by 2 screws here, left and right, plus 3 latches behind or on top of the unit. This is to show the 3 latches at the top of the aircon unit. Each of them need to be detached for the whole front cover to be removed. The latches are fitted very tightly. You need to pull with a little bit of force to detach them. 3 of them, and at the end of the cleaning you have to put them back the same way. Dislodge this piece that is covering the screw. Take note of the position and put them back the same way. Remove these screws on the left and right. Position the flap this way. Pull the cover slowly. Be careful not to fall backwards while pulling it. And the 3 latches must have been detached first. 5 more actions to be done next is first, we're going to remove this screw so that the sensor plus this long cable here can be detached and then left to hang it from this point. Second is to remove this circuit board cover so that the connectors that are hidden behind can be disconnected. Then we need to remove this drain pan for washing, and behind this fan coil is the roller fan that is mostly the most dirty and need to be washed thoroughly. Then after that we clean the unit over here by wiping it, and then we can assemble back the parts. Unscrew this. Before you disassemble the wiring, it's best to take some pictures of the whole unit so that you have the ability to look back to some of the original state. We're going to detach this board. This board is easily detached by just lifting this latch. The live wire is here, so just a reminder to switch off the mains power before starting work on this. To remove this cover, take note of these 2 latches over here. When you put back the cover later, take note that there are 4 points here, here, and these 2. We are going to remove or loosen this board. Next, just need to loosen this screw over here and the whole board will be loosened. Yep, just need a bit to be loose to be able to move aside. With this board being moved aside, you will see these two connectors here, and you can, this is a close-up view. By pulling on this, by grabbing these 4 wires, you can pull these two connectors out. Take note of the path of the wire. It goes in, it goes through here, goes through the back, and then come out here. Yep, at the end, this you get these two connector dangling here, plus this wire for the sensor. This board will be detached, this board will be loosened. Before removing the drain pan, it might be good to have a piece of cloth or some paper towel to soak up the water that is balanced in this tray. It is okay if you don't do this, you just need to pour the water into a pail properly. The drain pan just need to be pulled out to detach it. The drain hose can be either on the left side or right side. Next step is to remove this roller fan. As you can see, there's this left side and a right side picture, and on the right side there is a screw here that need to be unscrewed. You will need a long screwdriver to reach this because it's a bit deep inside, about maybe 3 inches deep. The fan coil is locked by this latch here, so just detach it and you can just pull it out only on the left side. The right side will still be fixed so that it won't fall. Take note of this supporting piece here. When you remove it, it will come off, and then when you put it back, you got to align it properly as well. Put this aside. So pull back so enough to have enough space for the roller to come out. Or you are taking it out, just pull it towards the left as the right hand side spindle is being locked. You just need to pull it up because the screw has been removed. Wash the roller blade thoroughly. It's best to use a strong water jet to flush it. Yeah, you can also use a brush to brush it. Wash the drain pan as well under the tap. This picture is with the motors taken off, but the motors are quite difficult to put back in, so it's best to wash together with the motors still attached. To be safe, of course, you can just wrap a watertight plastic bag over the motors. The flap here is also detached, but you need not actually remove this flap when washing it. If you get dislodged, this is how to put back in. The hole here is not round, so you just need to align it properly before you can push it in. The right side of the roller fan will be inserted here later. Okay, this is how you put in the roller. There is a stopper in the middle here, so you need to put the roller behind the stopper. Do it slowly. Be careful not to hurt your hand because the coils here has very sharp edges. Need to align this properly so that it will sit perfectly. Look out for this thing. Yeah, test the roller to make sure that it can turn smoothly. Put back the screw on the right hand side. Push back this fan coil once the wheel has been secured properly. It is quite difficult to put back this drain pan. To just need to know that it's to be pushed straight in, and then there's a black piece here that is supposed to go straight in on the left side and right side, and then there's a drain hose that will be plugged in here and can be on the left side or right side as well. As long as you watch out for this part that is has to be aligned properly on both the left side and right side. If they are aligned properly, then the whole thing would go in smoothly. After the drain pan has been inserted, it's best to test that the water can be drained properly by pouring in water into this pan. We already put back the connectors and the covers, so take note of the original position that was like this. It need to be plugged back in, and the wires need to be following the path. The terminal board can be fixed back by tightening the screw over here, and the cover is to put it on the third step here. Look out for this, and the screw hole here. At this point, we're ready to put back the board and the sensor. This is the board to put back, and the sensor has to insert back the wire cable along here, and then putting back the screw here. Then we'll put back the cover. You can either do the top part of the cover first, or the bottom part where the two screws are. Just take note that the latches over here are quite difficult to put back, and there are 3 of them. You will need some force to push them, but if you cannot put the latches back in, at least you just need to tighten the 2 screws. Congratulations! If you did everything correctly, you will reach this completion point successfully. Some parts are critical for the function of the units, but there are some parts that if you were not successful, you can still use the aircon temporarily until you have time to call in the service staff to fix the unit. The 2 critical parts are the roller fan and the drain pan, and there might be problems with the motors or the front cover, but you can still use the unit even if they are not fixed properly. Okay, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Thank you.